Hello, Lee Rice here in Chemnitz. I've repeated the same words. Children can change our minds. God help the children. Standing with God, the children, our one and only home. Sat in a beautiful archway, beautiful city, not to take away from here. I've sat in this position for 4 hours, nearly 4 hours, 3.5 hours. In the whole time I've sat here, beautiful city, I say again, not to take away from here, as I've sat here repeating original songs and covers too, for 3.5 hours, only 2 adults have stopped in the entirety of that time. One guy was a musician with €5, and another person with €2. Another lady came over to say hello. So in that time, hundreds and hundreds of adults have walked past. I got a sign with my name saying Lee Rice. I'm now a signed artist with French artist Thierry, GFE Ultra. And I work with a French artist, a genius producer, Dr. Smoothwaves too. And all of the information is on this, right here, right next to my guitar case. I'm sitting in the archway. The information is right there next to the case. And only 2 adults have paused. Now, if I count the lady who stopped to say hello to, then 3 adults have stopped in 3.5 hours. And during exactly the same time period, every single child has noticed. I'm repeating words I've written many years ago, and many more too, while the adult society continue what is, truthfully, hand on heart, a deep, deep sleep, where they will not pause. It's the same here, same there, and absolutely everywhere. Will not pause for 5 seconds. I've said this on other videos. I'm not saying this for the sake of myself. I'm saying this for the sake of all of the world's musicians and all of the homeless people that have suffered as a direct result of the absolute decay of empathy and compassion in the adult society. No 5 seconds, no 5 cents for a homeless person. I filmed and documented that in Geneva. 270 adults walking past a frozen homeless person in 1 hour. Only one couple with their child stopped and gave her a sandwich. And I'm pretty sure it's only because they saw what I was doing. I made the tick charts. In that same period of time, 1 hour, I didn't play. I just counted the number of adults walking past. There's the tick chart. 270 adults will walk past a frozen homeless person in the heart of Geneva, a very rich city, in 1 single hour. I've been watching society for 11 years. It is absolute insanity. If one single adult in 100 has any time or compassion for anything at all, it is an absolute miracle. But during exactly the same period of time, every single child will notice. I wrote this song in Avignon called I've Lost My Eyes. And the truth of it is, they haven't just lost their eyes, they've lost their ears, their hearts and their minds. And it's not a recent problem, it's 6 years. I watched it all unfold. Absolutely insane, insane adult society who will not stop and pause for 5 seconds. If one does in 100, it is an absolute miracle. I repeat, I've sat in this position for 3.5 hours in the heart of a beautiful city, and in the entirety of that time, 3 adults have stopped. While I've got my name next to my guitar case, and my guitar case is even closed. They read the sign, the name, and then just continue. And in the last place, Freiburg, in the entirety of 5 hours, 6 adults stopped in 5 hours. While I repeat the same words, many songs I've written on the road, and I'm singing songs of change. If 1 in 100 adults will pause for 5 seconds for anything at all, it is an absolute miracle. It's absolutely shameful how the adult society have become. It's just the truth. That's all it is, the truth. I'm standing with all the other creatures, the children, our one and only home, while I continue to witness what is a remarkably selfish adult society. Just the truth. God bless. I wrote this in Avignon. insane. I'm just being honest. Absolutely insane for 6 years. Should I give reality? It should come as no surprise. I've lost my ears, my heart, my mind, and my eyes. They're still in the void. I am an android. You can see behind my disguise. I've lost my eyes. Simon and Garfunkel got it right. And the people bowed and prayed. David Bowie got it right. This is ground control. Michael Jackson got it right. It's close to midnight. You can't see behind my disguise. I've lost my eyes. You can't prize away my disguise. I've lost my eyes. You can't take away my disguise. I've lost my eyes. Tragic. And that's just the truth of it. That's just the truth. I've watched Society for 11 years, and unfortunately, many adults can no longer see, hear, or feel anything at all. Not even a pulse. The children can. There's a group of children come to say hello now. 5 children. I've watched for 11 years. It's absolute insanity to continue to witness their sleepwalking slumber. No 5 seconds, no compassion, no empathy, no absolutely nothing at all. The children can see.
Hello.
How are you? All is good?
You good?
Yeah, great. All is good. Choose reality. A group of 5 children just came over. That's double, more than double, in that one moment, the entirety of 3.5 hours from the adult society. They're absolutely insane. It's not just about here, of course, it's about everywhere. I've watched for 11 years. I could literally sit here with a pile of €50 notes and say, hey, you want €50? I give you €50 if you stop for 5 seconds. They still wouldn't stop. Absolute insanity. I was hoping that more people would wake up, and I'm doing my best to wake people up, standing with God, nature, the children, our one and only home. Well, I continue to witness what has become the most selfish time I've seen in the adult society in all of my 11-year journey. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. That's all I'm saying. I've been writing for 20 years. I'm now a signed artist with GFE Ultra. And it doesn't matter what I say, and it doesn't matter what I play. I've even translated words into Deutsch. I'm saying, Kinderrealität, was siehst du? Which is child of reality, what do you see? I'm even saying it in Deutsch. And still, they keep walking. They might read the sign as they're walking past with my name on it, and my case closed. Would they give 5 cents or 5 seconds? Absolutely no. No. From 99.9% of the adult society, I've absolutely lost all compassion, all empathy, and all time for anything other than themselves. Now, some might message me with this and say, oh, but you're being negative or you sound angry. But I'm just being honest. I've watched for 11 years. I was thinking about this last night. That's more than 90,000 hours. How many of you will stop for even 5 seconds to observe the madness? Because that's what it is. Absolute madness. I'll stand with the children because, quite simply, they see, they hear, they feel. They don't judge, oh, you've got long hair, you're this guy, you're that guy. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. I hope more recover and come back the other way for the sake of our home and for the sake of the children. You would imagine by now more would have woken up, but I witnessed the exact opposite. It's the most selfish time I've seen in the adult society in my entire 11-year journey. God bless.